my fellow denizens and those of you who have wandered in randomly because it popped up either next to your previous video or you saw in your recommended menu, and of course those of you who are my subscribers, if I have any of those. I'm HellKat360 on Minecraft, Hataki Rain on YouTube, and Rose Tor on DeviantArt, and welcome to my podcast. Let's open with the news of the northwestern town square. The polls have finally come to resemble a conclusion for the name of the town. It is now officially Shady Heights. Thank you all 3 people that have voted. No kidding, that's all there was. Also, if you haven't seen my Let's Builds, the stockyards are finished and I currently have 3 horses in them for sale. There are also several horses plus a mule in the stables. Horses are all 10 gold ingots with no saddles, but with saddle is 15, plus 5 delivery fee if you need it delivered. The mule is for sale for 15 gold ingots with no saddle or chest. 20 with a saddle and chest, plus 5 delivery fees if it needs to be delivered to you. I'm also thinking of making a sort of reserving a stall until you are ready for your horse. I would send messages every other day to let you know he is still waiting to be delivered or picked up. Also, I've extended the northern road, but it has not gone far. If you are in the area and want something to do, you can make some stone brick slabs and do so. But please respect anyone's claims you come across, including mine, as well as the buildings I have built for everyone's use by not robbing them. If that happens, I might not be so lenient who I allow in my town's area. That is all for the now Shady Heights news. You are the prince and I am your mate. We are petty twins divided by our fate. I shall protect you with everything I got and become the most evil that the world had forgot. We have 2 main topics to try and cover, brought to us by Itoi Kobayashi. Thank you so much, Itoi, for bringing me today's topics, which are how I came into the fandom of MLP and how I found myself a part of the denizens. So I suppose we'll start with MLP since it came first. If I recall correctly, it was about 3 years ago. I was watching some random videos on YouTube when I discovered this comment in the suggested videos on a video I had just finished watching. So, with curiosity burning, I clicked on the thumbnail with a purple unicorn and blue rainbow named Pegasus. I think I began trying to find the source material, as I found after watching the comment dub there were many videos based off of these 2, as well as a white unicorn, a pink pony, a cowgirl pony, and a yellow Pegasus. Upon managing to find the first episode, I watched it, then the next 25 episodes over the course of a couple of days. It took me a couple of months to watch the next 2 at the time seasons, and I found myself enjoying the show for little girls and finding myself entertained by the antics of the pink party pony as well as her friends. Not to mention my favorite songs of the entire series at the time were Smile Song and This Day Area. Excuse me. The Smile Song is still one of my favorites, as well as Pinky's Lament. Each character has a song that they participate in that I happen to enjoy, as well as the lessons at the end of each episode. They are very good, and they are actually something that would be good for a lot of kids to learn as opposed to what kids learn from other shows. I wouldn't call myself a die-hard Pegasister or a brony, but I certainly like being in the know of the ponies, though I do have a collection of bases I like to make my own pony OCs. In fact, why don't we look at one? So, let's see. Here we go. Meet Midnight Daydream, and this simple picture is called After a Few Centuries. Midnight Daydream is the daughter of human Twilight and Sunset Shimmer, or at least the one we know. Anyway, so what happens is pretty much Twilight figured out a way to make it so a homosexual couple could have a child, and Midnight Daydream was her and Sunset's daughter. Now, you're probably thinking, that's the weirdest name ever. I kind of took it from both of their evil forms from Friendship, their powered-up forms, from the Friendship game. Friendship games. I can't talk. I don't know why. And took Midnight from Midnight Sparkle and Daydream from Sunset Daydream. And we got Midnight Daydream. Here is her human form, which is where the story that I'm writing starts. Pretty much, she falls through the portal while reading while they're at Heart High and come out as an alicorn. She doesn't know why she's an alicorn because she believes that because her mom is a unicorn, she should be a unicorn. Then she remembers that Twilight and Pony World is an alicorn. As the story will hopefully soon progress, Midnight is under the tutelage of pretty much, I'm trying to figure out whether it should be Twilight to give Twilight the taste of having a student, or Princess Luna and Princess Celestia at the same time, because her cutie mark is a sun taken from Sunset Shimmer's cutie mark, and I can't talk. And I took the moon from Luna's cutie mark and put it over the sun, and then I made stars and put it around the entire cutie mark. Pretty much, this represents the fact that eventually she will have the power over eclipses. So pretty much, she'll have power over both the sun and moon for whatever time an eclipse will last. Now, how this comes to be is I'm planning on Sombra getting loose again, and he gains enough power that he can turn all 4 princesses plus Discord into stone. He doesn't know Midnight Daydream exists or that she is even relevant, so he really doesn't bother with her. And because of this, she is able to get at least a little bit of power so she can defeat him the first time and then be able to free Princess Luna. My theory for her being able to free Princess Luna is because they have similar powers in the fact that hers is very isolated, while Luna's is as well when you think about it. So after she frees her, Luna is still kind of disoriented, but she knows that on her own that Midnight will not be able to defeat Sombra. So she gives her a bit of her power in order to help her power up. And then she goes on to free Cadence, who does the same thing, and then Twilight, who does the same thing. Celestia would be the last one to be saved, so after freeing Twilight, she manages to free Discord, who helps her defeat Sombra for a 4th time. And then she manages to get back enough power from Sombra that he had stolen after pretty much stoning the princesses in Discord. Yeah, that was a bad pun. After doing that, he manages to steal a good chunk of their power. So when she gets back a good chunk of this power, she is able to free Celestia, who attempts to take out Sombra on her own. However, he is still powerful enough, because Midnight did not take all of the power, that she is easily defeated. She then gives Midnight a little bit of power after saying, "You must be the only one to defeat him." So Midnight finally realizes she is able to move the sun and moon when she has to. So she causes an eclipse, and this gives her enough power to be able to defeat Sombra. Now you're wondering, how does that work out? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Well, here's my theory for the princesses, at least the 2 royal sisters. Because Celestia is able to move and control the sun, that means she has enough power to, well, move the sun. Because let's face it, the sun is very dense, it is very big, she needs to be very strong. Same goes for Luna. Granted, it's not as big as the sun, she still needs a lot of power, and that means she is very powerful at night, as Celestia is powerful in the day. Which means when Celestia was probably moving the sun and moon, she wasn't really powerful both times. She was probably really tired during the day because she had to try and be as strong as she could be at night. Now, moving on. The way she manages to finally destroy and or banish Sombra is she sacrifices both her wings and her horn and become an earth pony, and Midnight is more than happy to do this. And the princesses think she sacrificed pretty much the greatest power in Equestria, in order to protect everyone. This makes her at least an honorary princess, right? It does in a way. It actually makes it so they tell her that every 50 years, for a week, she can make an eclipse, and for that time, she will get temporarily her wings and her horn. Well, I'm still working on that, but I'm thinking that pretty much Celestia gives her her horn for magic, because Celestia is very powerful at magic, and also I think that Celestia was originally a unicorn. That's my headcanon. And Luna was originally a Pegasus. So Celestia gives up her horn, and Luna gives up her wings in order to make Midnight, for a temporary time, an alicorn. And then, of course, the picture that you see after a few centuries, pretty much her parents are dead. All of the friends she had made when she originally came to the Equestria are dead. She's feeling very alone, and she's only really important for that 1 week every 50 years, but she's still an Earth pony that lives forever, and she lives among normal ponies, and she doesn't know what to do because she's so alone. I'm thinking the end of the story will end with Celestia and Luna asking her if she would like to live in Canterlot with them, so they can teach her how to perhaps rule as a sub-royalty or something, and I'm still working on that. But that's that. I should probably stop rambling about MLP now. Totally, that's how you ramble.
But if the entire world turns against you, please forget about the fear, for I'll always be true. I'll protect you with my life and go against God's laws, just to see that lovely smile of yours.
Now on to the second topic of how I became a denizen. Well, my story is actually similar to that of a toy, as it all started not with the denizens, but with the Crafty Girls comic by Tomboy. This occurred about the same time as I discovered MLP Fandom, only I discovered the comic, of course, on DeviantArt. I located the beginning and then I made my way through the comics and still look forward to a new page every day. This then led me to the Diamond Denizens channel on YouTube, where I watched the Crafty Girls Let's Play. By the way, I still miss those. Those were funny. Then in September of 2014, I finally had my own Minecraft account, and I hopped onto the Diamond Denizen server. Unfortunately, my own computer died on me shortly after getting on, before I even got a chance to make a claim, so I missed a lot of things and lost contact with the denizens. Then, this last spring, a news episode for the old map popped up, and I found myself watching those to get caught up on what I've missed. And then I got a new computer, re-downloaded Minecraft, and after getting myself used to Minecraft again, I got the IP address for the server, and once more, I was on the server and playing. And this time, I made a home on the map, out in the mesa, which everyone remembers me running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, I think my claim had unclaimed itself, and so I had a small issue with that. And all of a sudden, I was helped out by none other than TT Snim. To be honest, inside I was having a mini fangirl moment. The same happened the first time I was on the Zirconia map, when I was fishing with Tomboy not 3 blocks away from me after the news. And I think that is why I do not recall what my issue was. I then found the channel and made sure to subscribe so I could stay up, watch episodes of the news, and to see if I could spot myself among the others. And as everyone knows from the server, I am now pretty active with public projects, being a guinea pig for TT with various projects he had, including the fair, where I timed the maze a few times to see how easy it was for us to do, and as well as helping with a few glitches with the Big Dipper after it had to be changed, because not only was it lagging me and a couple of other people, it was kind of unfair to us denizens who did not have creative mode. And also, I was trying to shoot a spider that was up on the other end of the sizzler, and my arrow missed the spider, and it landed on the pressure plate at the end of the lane that the spider happened to be at the end of. I ended up in the sheep's freaking thing for sheep bingo, so I was stuck there until she got on, and actually I just got myself loose, and I decided to show her, so I teleported back in and showed her, hey, this is where I was a minute ago! And then she fixed that, and everything was good. Anyway, I love the Diamond Denizens server. It's a great community, and I hope I can help people gain interest and come to join our wonderful community thanks to my podcasts and my Let's Build. Speaking of my Let's Builds, I will hopefully have a new one up soon. I'm working on that. It's going to take a while because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, and maybe you people can help me figure out what to build in in Shady Heights. I'd love to have suggestions. Keep in mind, I don't have creative, so if you're asking me to do things that involve creative, I can't do anything that involves creative. I'm sorry. But I'm sure I could probably go pretty please to Itoi or to TT, and they'd be happy to at least give me some supplies to help me do whatever you guys want me to do. Anyway, that is all that covers that. So let's flip on.
Our fates were decided on the day we were born. The next king and queen is what we both thought. But out of selfishness I had to disappear. Many years spent apart is what we both fear.
Thank you for listening to my rambling, and hopefully you want to hear more. So if you do, down below, feel free to ask me PG questions ranging from thoughts on the episodes of MLP, who is the best princess, questions about me, and pretty much anything I feel is appropriate, or is the best of the questions. Thanks again for watching, and a shout out to the Denizens. Please go and check out the Diamond Denizens and Tomboy. And if you have a Minecraft account, come on to the server and have fun. This is HellKat360. Signing off. Later!